All right, y'all, let's get into the sneak peek for the week. We're going to get right down to it. Give me a few moments and we'll get started. All right, so this is going to be for all signs. All right, Spirit, let's see what's going on for this upcoming week. This is going to be the energy for the collective this upcoming week. Let's check it out. Where's my camphor oil? Now we're going to use a regular tarot, then we're going to use two different decks after that. All right, let's go ahead and see what the theme of the upcoming week. Again, this is for all signs. Take it how it resonates. I'm burning some Sahumerio incense. It's a tree-shaped incense, so it's pretty big, so it's very smoky up in here. And I like it. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay. Hold on. And they have these cards upside down. Hold on a second. Let's see what the first card is. My bad. I had it. The deck was upside down, so I had to fix that. Let's see what's coming up for the upcoming week. Spirit, let's see what's coming up for this upcoming week. Okay, so the first card that comes out is the Lover's card. Interesting. So the first card that comes out is the Lover's card. Very, very interesting. Okay, so new partnerships in the spring. So I also want to say happy spring. All right, spring just started with March 20th. So that's how it goes. So let's go ahead and clarify the Lover's card. This is Gemini energy, a partnership, someone to match wits with, someone to bounce ideas back off of, a merger that's coming, a very beneficial merger I'm seeing here. Okay, clarify the Lovers. Wow, right after the Lovers comes the Ten of Cups. So this has something to do with a merger and additions to the family, joining a community, joining an organization. Okay. So this could be some type of like partnership, whether it's romantic, business. This is some type of merger. So through this partnership, it introduces you into an entirely different community, an organization. I see positive energy with this. Clean, a new beginning. All right. This is out. Now the Three of Swords in reverse just came out, popped out. So this is after. So this is basically like winning after losing, right? This is a healing relationship. So it's almost like you're being welcomed into a new community. Okay. So you could be joining sub communities of different interests. You have alternative interests, and you're finding different groups and stuff within that. Yes. So this partnership brings about, kind of opens up a new world for you in terms of the community. It puts you up somewhere. So whatever this partnership is, this is a healing partnership. This is something after betrayal, healing from heartbreak, healing from disappointment and deceit. So you won't find it here. Let's keep going. This looks good so far. So whatever this merger is, it's causing you to go into an entirely new direction. Something that's at a different pace than what you're used to. It's a new community that's going to embrace you. It's joining, like somebody's joining a new family, a new community. This could be a community for people who are recovering from heartbreak, recovering from betrayal. So you could have joined like maybe like a support group, and it kind of opened you up into an entirely new community you didn't know about. Let's keep going. Clarify, Spirit. All right. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Solid offers, solid news, unexpected money coming through. Oh, interesting. So the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Empress. Okay. Somebody that feels blocked in one direction. There's a King of Wands in reverse in the energy that's moving. They're not getting anywhere with the direction that they're moving. They feel stuck. Eight of Swords. They're trying to get to you, but they cannot get to you. After that comes the Empress card. This is the second major arcana in the reading. So the Empress lets out her pheromones and everything comes to her. but there's a particular energy that wants to come forward towards the Empress, and they cannot. They cannot. The Empress is aware. Let's go ahead and clear this. The Empress is aware of it. This person seems to be of an undesirable energy. Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, this person could have recently been incarcerated or just feeling stuck. Stuck in a rut, stuck in a karmic loop. They are unable to come towards you. So anybody that has this Knight of Wands energy, regardless of their gender, if they have this Knight of Wands in reversed energy, this inverted energy, they won't be able to come near you. With this Empress card and this energy, you're sitting pretty, okay? You're sitting pretty. You don't really have to worry about anything. You don't have to fight for anything. This person is fighting to get to you, especially if you're a part of this new community. It seems like you're going to be like a leader, or this partnership, this merger that you have with somebody. Like I said, it introduces you to a whole new community, group, or organization. This could be something that's like towards like maybe healing or something like that. Something that's community based type of group. But you're gonna be like a leader, or like you're with the leader of this group, and by association, by you being merging with them, being with them, either professionally or and or either professionally or personally linked. I was almost about to say magnetically linked, so that could be that too. You guys attract each other. Yeah, so you don't really have to worry about nothing. You're set. You're set for life. You don't have to worry about nothing. Okay. Pregnancy is. I see the Empress. She's pregnant. So she's pregnant with ideas. Pregnant with new beginnings. Pregnant with that kind of thing. Giving birth to a new life. Life is fully abundance. That's why this person, anybody that's in an inverted Knight of Wands energy, they can't touch you. Okay, they cannot touch you at all. All right, let's keep going. So that's good. All right, Four of Wands. I'm loving this now. So we got the Four of Wands. You guys could be seeing a lot of 1111 here. So yeah, the Lover's card, the Empress, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups. Okay, this is looking like a high level mate, a high level like divine counterpart type of energy. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not really one to do those kind of readings, but that's definitely what I'm seeing here this week. Celebrating, being invited to a party. Okay, I feel like with your energy, it's invitation only, VIP access only. Okay. Bitches want to parlay in your energy. Niggas want to parlay in your energy, but they're not invited. So it's invite only, VIP only. Okay. So they basically hating outside the club. We got the High Priestess. Okay. Another major arcana, the Empress, the High Priestess, the Lovers. Okay. That's the third major arcana into this reading. So not only you're an Empress, you are also a High Priestess as well. You don't have to fight for nothing. You don't have to worry about nothing. Everything, all the information that you need is coming straight to you. And all your needs and wants is being taken care of with this Empress card. So you're just celebrating life. Four of Wands. You may be invited to a get together, a gathering. If you're a part of this new group, it's probably like an event group. I'm picking up like an event staff, maybe. This could be a new job or something. Could be a merger, like a new job for like event staffing or some type of organization or something. But they definitely host events. You'll be invited to those events. Your expertise is needed. People want to see your expertise. What do you think? Okay. This person values your opinion, whoever that you partner up with. They value your intuitive opinion. Okay. They understand. They understand. They respect the divine feminine and the dark feminine. They understand that you just know things. That you are claircognizant, clairsentient. You can sense things and you just know things. Okay. You have many clairs. Okay. You also could be good at gardening. You wear a lot of white clothes, or you have been wearing a lot of white lately. You may be guided to wear a lot of white lately. to cleanse your body with red fruits. Red fruits, green vegetables. Okay. We have the Six of Wands. Okay. So you're going to be gaining popularity in this new organization. You're going to be gaining a lot of popularity. Okay. It's almost like you're what they've been waiting for. Whatever their mission is, their goal is, it's like you came in with all the right things, with all the right tools. You came in equipped to handle your new position. All right, people are going to be watching you. I do see the Page of Swords coming. People are watching you right now, but they're not going to come towards you again with this energy. You see how we saw the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? So now we see the Page of Swords upright, and we see the Knight of Swords in a reverse. So that means that there's a lot of people watching you. There's a lot of people trying to get in your energy, a lot of people watching you, but they can't touch you. They can't do shit. All right, Page of Swords upright, Knight of Swords in reverse. They can't even strategize. They can't even figure out how to even get to you. Because Knight of Swords upright, they know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly where they're going. Boom, they hitting the ground running because they know what to do. But these people that are watching you right now, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to think. Okay? They don't know what to do. They don't know what to think. So anybody that's currently watching you right now, so basically what I'm trying to say is anybody that's currently stuck in a loop, as we see with this Eight of Swords upright and this Knight of Wands in reverse, right? Anybody that is in that karmic loopy south node type energy, they won't be able to come to you. Okay, if they try to come to you, they're going to be misdirected towards something else. If anybody tries to come towards you in your energy right now, they'll be misdirected by something else. Something else will come up in their lives, and then they'll have to focus on that. So they're constantly being misdirected away from you. Okay, or redirected away from you. So same thing here with this Page of Swords upright and this Knight of Swords in reverse. People are trying to strategize, trying to watch, but they can't even figure out because you're not putting out enough information about you. You're not putting out, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not putting out anything. I feel like the people that's in your energy, they're like tabloids. They're like paparazzi. They're like tabloids. They have to try to figure you out. They're not able to figure you out. They're not able to get the story straight. So they have to make up things, and even that's not doing anything because it's making them look stupid. It's making them look untactful. With this Knight of Swords, it's like they don't even know whether they coming, where they going. They have no idea what type of shit you on. They don't know what they talking about, and it's like everybody knows that. So all they can really do is just sit down and really watch. They can't really figure out how to gauge you. That's what I'm feeling like people are in your energy because they're trying to gauge you. Not because they like you and blah, 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 blah. They're trying to gauge you. That's what I'm seeing here. They're trying to gauge you. Trying to gauge you silently. They're not going to be able to get shit. They ain't going to be able to get nothing out of it. Nothing out. Not if they want to harm you. They're not getting shit out of it. That's what I'm seeing with this Knight of Swords. They don't have no plan. They don't have no plan. Even if they try to come towards you, it's like they're being thwarted. They don't have no plan. They don't even know how to get you. They don't even know how to find you. I feel like whoever that's in your energy is watching you with the Page of Swords. I feel like they probably try to ask people about you, and people are like, nah, I haven't heard from Collective in a minute. Nah, I haven't seen them. They post every now and then, or if they don't have social media anymore, or they don't post anymore. Like, so they don't know how to gauge you. They don't know what type of shit you on. And if you are posting, it's like very vague, very seldom. You're not really giving away any of your personal business, which I don't blame you. Like I wouldn't either. I would not either. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and you the chariot. You keep on moving. So basically, spirit is making sure that nobody don't catch up to you. You just nobody's stopping your flow with the chariot card. You moving forward. Nobody's stopping your flow. I also do see a new set of wheels. All right, you could be getting a new mode of transportation, whether you're getting a new bike, new motorcycle, new moped, new ATV, new core, new SUV. Somebody's getting a new set of wheels. You could be getting your wheels replaced. You could got your wheels replaced over the weekend. Like nobody's stopping your flow. Nobody's stopping in your direction. Spirit is making sure nobody is stopping in your direction. Nobody's blocking your flow. Nobody's blocking your stride. Nobody's walking in front of you, blocking your stride. Nothing. Like you're free to move about type shit. Whoa, okay. Then the World card comes out right after the Chariot. So we have a lot of major arcanas here. The Lover's card showing that there's a merger. The Empress card, showing that you don't have to fight for anything or prove anything. You're going to be fully embraced by this community. It's like an underground community for some of you. It could be an organization for some of you, a new group, however you want to call it. You're the missing piece. Okay, they love your expertise here with the High Priestess card and the Six of Wands that comes out right afterwards. So they're going to be celebrating. You're going to be gaining support, um, genuine support. You're going to be gaining support because people respect you for your rank. You are the High Priestess. You are the Empress. Okay, if I'm speaking to a guy, you're the High Priest. You're the Emperor. Okay, so you have a lot of people watching. They're seeing this come up. They're seeing that you're moving through the ranks in the spiritual realm. They see that. They won't be able to do anything about it because they can't even gauge where you're at, what you're doing. Whoa. They can't see anything, and they also can't block where you're going here with the Chariot card and the World card. You are jumping a timeline. That's what I'm seeing here with this Chariot card and this the World card coming out right afterwards. You're jumping right through, jumping right through another better timeline away from them. These people are stuck in an Eight of Swords type of energy, in a karmic loop, a time loop. They don't even realize that they keep repeating the same shit over and over. It's a very monotonous cycle that a lot of people are caught up in. Some things may be different, but it's still the same plot every time, and they keep falling for it. And you keep on moving forward and going into the next world, into the next world, into the next world. Like you just keep, literally, you just keep like going from one timeline to another. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. That's crazy. So a lot of major arcanas here, a lot of major themes that are playing on. The Lovers card showing mergers and partnerships. The Empress card showing that things are going to change within the next moon cycle. Okay, you're going to be dealing. You're going to be having a lot of gains. Okay, full circle moments and gains. Okay, the High Priestess card. A lot of messages and downloads and people seeing you for who you are spiritually. People that need your expertise. Then you also have the Chariot card, you moving forward, the World card, a whole new world, closing out a cycle. Yeah, nothing is stopping you from closing out this cycle. When I see the Chariot card and then the World card after it, nothing is stopping you from closing out cycles and going into the next thing. Okay, the World card is a fixed energy, and once a fixed sign is focused on something, they will see it through. They will not pay attention to any distractions or anything else. They once they hit the ground running, they don't stop. All right, you could have fixed energy in your chart. Fixed meaning Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. Okay, you could have you could either be those zodiac signs, or you could have those zodiac signs heavy in your chart here. So this is a full circle moment right here, closing out cycles here. Whatever that you need to know, it'll come to you with this High Priestess card. Okay, like I said, you're going to be through your gifts, through your High Priestess gifts, you're going to be getting a lot of like praise, recognition here with the Six of Wands, and people are going to be watching like, wait a minute, this isn't supposed to happen. In their minds, they feel like this isn't supposed to happen. Okay, so don't be surprised if opposing external forces will send decoys towards you. Don't be surprised if you're being sent decoys, because decoys is coming in all kinds, always checking in with you. Okay, if you're a content creator, you probably may notice that people watch you but they don't say nothing. They hop in and out of your live stream, they hop in and out of your stuff, but they always try to like syncretize with your energy. They're always trying to syncretize with your activities. They're very dependent on your activities lining up what you do with what they're doing. Okay, you are a slippery slope to them. Let's go ahead and clarify the Chariot and the World card. Nothing is stopping you from closing out this cycle, so it doesn't matter what everybody else got going on. Yeah, now we have the King of Wands. So once you close out this cycle, a King of Wands is going to appear. All right, big brujo energy, make it happen type of energy. This is a person that's going to usher you into this new world, new beginning here. This person will make a great partner in crime type of person. Okay, This could be you, divine masculine. Nothing is stopping you from closing out your cycle. Once you do, it's like you're finally stepping into your power as a divine masculine. So I do see some divine masculines stepping into their power, regardless of your gender, whether you're a male divine masculine or a female divine masculine. You're stepping into your power. Totally different person. You also could be coloring your hair as well. You could be coloring your hair, getting a new tattoo, changing your wardrobe. Um, yeah, some kind of drastic change with your hair. Cutting it, coloring it, some kind of drastic change with your hair. And you're just with your overall appearance. You could be getting more tattoos. You could be changing your wardrobe, your style of dress. Okay, after you close out this cycle, like you're gonna do something very drastic with your appearance for the springtime. Something different. This is your New Year's. Okay, this is your New Year's. And then you go up. That's the last card out of the tarot right there. That's the star card. So we have a lot of major arcana. Let's run it back again. We have the lovers, the empress, the high priestess, the chariot, the world, and the star. So you going up. You are going up regardless. You're going to be moving up the ranks in this community, this new group, this new community that you're a part of or organization. You're going to be moving up. This partnership opens up everything for you. This merger opens up everything for you. It all starts with this merger that you have, this integration, this merger. It all starts from there, and then it opens you up to a whole entire new community. Something that's going to be like family. 10 of Cups. It's going to be like family. Okay, you found a new family, a new community. This is a healing. This is going to be very healing for you. 3 of Swords in reverse. It's going to be very healing for you. This could be geared towards healing the community, some type of community-based group, possibly. Okay, yep, community-based group. Maybe giving charity. Page of Pentacles. Maybe helping kids out. This could be an organization for for maybe women and children type thing. I see the page of Iron Scholarship. Okay, raising scholarship for kids. So it's gonna be like community action type of group that you're a part of here. Looks really nice. It looks like it opens up a lot of opportunities for you. You moving up the ranks, people are gonna like you in this group. Like I said, it's gonna feel like family. 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands. You feel me? It's gonna feel like family. You're gonna move up the ranks. Um, with the Star card, inspiring people, changing people, moving people forward. Big Aquarius energy. So there's nothing really inherently bad in this reading. It's actually a really good reading. Nothing salacious or anything like that. If you are truly in your North Node, it's not going to be no salacious shit. So it's not, that shit ain't even fucking attracted to you. Like, that shit, you're beyond that shit. All right. Um, so again, the only thing is you have people watching you, right? You have people, you have that Page of Swords energy that's, this energy is constantly like watching you, possessing different vessels, compromising these vessels to watch you, but they can't gauge you. They can't figure it out. They don't have a plan. Knight of Swords in reverse. They don't have a plan, and they'll get stopped in their tracks. You know. So the only thing is that this Knight of Swords reverse and this Knight of Wands. So this could be a air sign or a fire sign or air dominant and fire dominant energy. They had plans of coming towards you, but then they don't have no plan. It seems like it's not going to work. Okay, these people are both in 8 of Swords energy, both stuck in karmic time loops. You are with the Chariot and the World that comes out right after that, and nothing is stopping you from closing the cycle and going into a new world. So you keep quantum jumping away from these people. You keep jumping timelines on these people. Every change that you do, you changing the course of your life. Everything that you do, some drastic change to your appearance, boom, you jump into a new timeline. You do something that is unexpected of you, just something just spontaneous, and it puts you into a whole new timeline away from everything and everybody. So don't be surprised when you get decoys, when you get people from past timelines hitting you up, when you're getting sent decoys. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. I'm not saying go off on them and be like, oh, I know what you're trying to do. Yeah. Just keep that to yourself. You already know what that is. You already know what it is, right? Just keep it to yourself. But you know exactly what that's about. Okay? Um, let's get into these palmistry cards. Let's get something specific. This is the time that you look at your hands. Okay? Let's see if let's see any messages we want to put on here. We're gonna use the palmistry cards. So yeah, this reading is actually really good, and I'm glad to see it. We need to see some good readings down the timeline. I'm tired of shit. These fucking readings be sounding like fucking tabloids and shit, bitch. Okay. So anywho, this should be sounding like some motherfucking tabloids, salacious talk show shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's continue with these palmistry cards. Okay. All right, palmistry with people with a stable life. So you're going to have a stable life. Okay, your love line extended straight forward. The love line is straight and extends forward in your hands, indicating that one is calm and composed, has very strong judgment, and can survive calmly in a chaotic society. The number of this card is the Eight of Diamonds. Okay, so this is almost like the Eight of Diamonds. Diamonds is like pentacles. So you could be working on something. You could be working on a creative project. This could be of a spiritual, occult nature. This probably has something to do with like astrology, dark psychology, taboo subjects, anything that's regarding to the eighth house. Okay, you could be an eighth houser as well. All right, you have a very stable life here, a stable life, and it says about surviving calmly in a chaotic society. So you see all those that are going on right now. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, this is about to happen," or "Missile about to come," this, and that. You know, for me personally, I've never been a person to be like, somebody tells me something bad, I'm not gonna let anything fuck up my vibration. You could tell me something's gonna happen tomorrow, and I'll be like, "Oh, okay. Well, I don't have to pay no fucking bills. Good." You know what I'm saying? Like, cool. Let it be quick. You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna be a missile, cool. Let it be quick. I ain't gotta pay no motherfucking bills. I ain't gotta deal with nobody. All I gotta do is roll my blunt, hug my daughter, and watch it hit me. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Goddamn it. So that's how I feel. Like you guys are able to live calm. Everybody else is on pins and needles. They're anxious. Everybody else is like they're allowing everything that's happening in the world to get the best of them, and it's like a seesaw effect when it comes to your emotion, high and low, and then high and low. When you stay on a steady pace and you just like take like maybe the middle path, and you kind of like stay on this little steady pace, and you like detach yourself from everything that's going on. All you're worried about is how it's not about what's going on, it's about how you're perceiving it and how you're dealing with it. For everybody else, they are in chaos. Their minds are in chaos. They're constantly in a loop, and they think that they're not in a loop. You see it for what it is, so why even trip? You don't let anybody move you. That's what I'm getting here. You stay focused, and you continue doing your spiritual maintenance, and you continue working on your creative projects. I see here, it's gonna do well for you. This creative project is actually gonna bring stability in your life. So keep doing it, because eight of diamonds is like you're slowly but surely working on your generational wealth, or how to build it, or whatever. You're just working on bettering yourself or expressing yourself creatively. You're not worried about what's going on in the world, because you can't do shit about it. All you could do is try to improve yourself. You know what I'm saying? So good for you. Kudos to you. All right, let's go ahead and clarify the Eight of Diamonds. So just look at your love line, and you'll see if this resonates. Your love line is straight and extends forward. Okay, you always stay calm in chaotic environments. When everybody else is freaking out, you're just calm about it. And it's almost like people are jealous of how calm you are, how detached and how peaceful you are, that they try to disturb your peace. Even when they're not like privy to it, they try to like make you feel how they feel. I feel like you are a person. You don't allow nobody to make you feel anything about anything that you don't want to feel. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to do anything. You know what to do with your feelings. Right, this is how you play the game. So this card right here is the Joker. I have the Joker card here. So yeah, you definitely are like a trickster. So we have eight and we have Joker. Yeah, so you could definitely be like an eighth houser. Okay, you could be an eighth houser. You can also have like a trickster type of energy, and that's not always bad, because I think it's actually clever to have a trickster energy. Sometimes you don't want to let people know what you're about to do next, what you're doing now, what you're thinking. You never want to let everybody know what you're thinking. So sometimes you do have to be the Joker sometimes. And if you think about the Joker is the wild card, and I feel like you are the wild card. You're not affected by the chaos that's going on right now. If anything, you use that that chaotic energy to push your fucking rituals and shit like that, to push your manifestations, instead of just letting your shit leak every goddamn where. Okay, so so that's what you are here. Okay, so you are like the Joker here. A wild card. Okay, something that people don't expect, that you're playing the game in an unorthodox way and you're getting results out of it. People may judge you for how you play the game, but you are getting results. It may not fit what everybody else is into. It may not fit societal standards that works for you. And that's all that matters. All right. So we have the love line, Ten of Spades, the love line. Okay. All right. So this one says diagnose the strength or weakness of the respiratory system. Broken lines in your love line can indicate liver damage or gastrointestinal disorders. Chain shaped lines can indicate respiratory problems here. Okay, so this is the collective energy. So somebody could be dealing with some type of respiratory problems or something like that. Gastro issues. Okay, maybe it might be that new sexy disease everybody's talking about. Um, Disease of the respiratory system. Okay, it says people with long love lines have a fighting spirit and are more successful in their careers and in their families. People with a short love line need to pay attention to loneliness, jealousy, and hesitation. Okay, you could have people imposing on you because they're lonely, but I feel like this loneliness is self inflicted. It is perpetual. Okay, they are the reason why they are lonely, because they refuse to change and they have a severe lack of awareness, really bad. So this loneliness is doesn't have anything to do with you, but you will find people who have this loneliness energy, trying to impose that onto you. So be careful about that. So if you have a long love line, you're great, you're successful, you have a fighting spirit. But if you have a short love line, okay, you could be a very jealous person, a very hesitant person. Okay, so the loneliness is very self-inflicted. Some people want you to cure or clear their loneliness. Somebody wants you to cure their loneliness, but they don't understand that their loneliness is self-inflicted. Their jealousy is self-inflicted. It has something to do with them, not everybody else outside. It has something to do with them. This could be the person with the Page of Swords energy, the one that's watching you, can't figure you out and shit like that. They think that you're supposed to solve their loneliness problems. That's not your fucking job. All right, we have Q. This is the Q, Queen of Clubs. Okay, the Queen of Clubs, Queen of Strategy here. Okay, you are artistic and imaginative person. Your love line bends and extends, almost forms like a broken. It forms from a broken palm. So your love line is very long and it extends all the way up to your that line by your first finger, your pointing finger. Okay, so when the love line bends and extends to both sides, almost forming a broken palm, people with this kind of palm, they look calm, but they often hesitate between dreams and reality. Okay, all right. So you're very much in. You're in the spiritual world and the physical world simultaneously. Okay, important to look at your hands when you're in. If you want to know the difference between being in the dream and reality, you could be like living a dream. Maybe the reality may feel like a dream. Maybe dreams may feel like reality. Sometimes it may be like that for you. But always look at your hands. Okay, always look at your hands and you'll wake up. Whenever you're dreaming, you always look at your hands. Okay. Always look at your hands. Queen of Clubs. So no nonsense type of energy with the Queen of Clubs. It's a person that's a strategizer, a person that's for the truth, a person that does well socially, the Queen of Clubs. Okay? Does well very socially. Could have a strong 10th house placement, a strong 8th house placement. Okay? This person could have Scorpio in the 10th house. Okay? All right. So we have a wrist line. Wrist line. Three of diamonds. Okay. Three of diamonds. Group money, group resources here. Okay, this here. Okay, so for some people, it could indicate a mental decline within that group, sleep problems within that group. Okay, this is something about a particular group. Three of diamonds here. Okay. Now, when it comes to this energy here, the wrist line, it indicates the nervous system. Clarity and completeness indicates a healthy body. All right, a relatively sensitive nervous system. Okay, calm your nerves. Okay, so it has something to do with anxiety. So you may want to take some type of nootropics that could calm down anxiety. Okay, so check out my nootropics video. It'll show you the different supplements that you could take um, for cognitive enhancement to remove anxiety and bring about calmness and boosting your mood. So you may need to like look up. You may need to start incorporating supplements and nootropics so that you can kind of quell that anxiety. Okay, make sure you take a break from the spiritual realm here. Um, you don't want to be too much into the spiritual and not enough in the physical. You want to be balanced, well balanced in both. If you're too much into spiritual, it could really affect you, especially if you're not getting enough adequate rest. Okay, so you got to really be careful here. If you don't, if you don't take care of it, then you're gonna lose your lack of willpower to exist in the physical world. You still have to play the game. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, you won't be able to have focus and concentration. So yeah, with this three of diamonds here, it's important for you to uh, brain food, cognitive enhancement, brain food, nootropic supplements that'll help boost up your brain power, your mood, your focus, your concentration, your memory. You need to focus on getting that together. You can start off with sound therapy and then work by slowly getting these supplements. If you're looking for some inspiration, like I said, watch my video about the nootropics. I'll put the link inside of the description box and or comment section, and then you could research it and kind of go down your own rabbit hole from there. Okay, this will definitely help with that, with the problems of this card. All right, that is three diamonds, and then we have the two of hearts. Okay, um, palm lines represent the career and failure and setbacks here. The wisdom line or the career line is curved and drooping on your hand. Okay, main storyline confusion. Okay, so you may be kind of like at a loss of where to go. Like, what is, do not allow people to come in and impose on your storyline. You create your own storyline. Do not allow other people to distract you by bringing you storylines, bringing you plots that you do not agree to. Okay. Um, Now, on your hand, the fate line is confused because of the obstacle line. There is an island pattern on the fate line. There are islands or cross lines on your fame line. Okay? So the fate line is intermittent with the island patterns. It's messy, it has forks. Okay? So there might be some type of setbacks. If you don't get it together, this is basically showing like the problem that I was just talking about, not being focused, not being able to complete tasks, not having any willpower. Okay. Um, so this is a way to kind of like, this is what's going to happen if it does not improve. Okay. This doesn't mean it's going to happen, but it will happen if you do not improve. So this is about really taking care of yourself here. This is for somebody. Take how it resonates. To take care of yourself here. Okay. Just like I said, like look into taking a nootropics to give yourself to give you clarity, a peace of mind, boost up your mood and shit like that. Sometimes you may need some reinforcements, okay? So focus on getting that, okay? Okay, let's see what's going on with the tea leaf oracle reading here. So it's nothing bad. It's nothing that, some supplements can't fix. Okay, very important. Step your supplement game up. Very important. I have another video coming out about that. So, step up your supplement game. If you don't know where to start, because everybody's gonna be promoting different things. There's a lot of fakes out there, shit like that or whatever. But check out the video, the new tropics video, and it'll get you where you need to go, and then you can start going on your own rabbit hole and just kind of looking and seeing what'll work for you. But definitely get into that, and you'll be fine. That is definitely for somebody here. Okay, let's go and get into this T Life Oracle, and then we're done here. Okay, let's see. There's some people that want you to play their game so bad. They want you to notice they bullshit so bad, and you don't give a fuck. That's what I'm feeling here. They trying every which way to get your attention so that you can reach out to them first, or so you can fuss with them first, and all that shit, just so they can sit around and call you the bad guy. Just like weak ass shit, you know? Weak as fuck. So we have revisit. Consider returning to a former successful approach. Okay, so you may have to go back to the drawing board and revisit something that actually really did work. Okay? Time management, maybe something that's going to help you work up more efficiently. You may need to revisit a strategy and be like, you know what? When I used to do this, this actually worked for me. So this is about you. This might have something to do with like routines or something like that. With your new life, your new look, you have to switch up your routines, right? All right. Revisit, and we have discernment. Discernment, the silent guardian of truth, guiding us through the maze of choices with wisdom and clarity. Okay, take good care of yourself so that you could have clarity and strengthen your discernment so you can make the right decisions. You may have to revisit a strategy that worked very well in the past, that was very efficient, foolproof, and came with good results. You may have to get back to that. Okay? I'm hearing nobody knows your tea. They want to know so bad. We have meditation, okay? You even have people that are in your energy while they're meditating. They're thinking about you or meditating on you, like negatively meditating on you. You could be doing the self-care thing and meditating for yourself and calming yourself down, but in your meditation, you could feel people meditating on you during your meditation. You can feel them trying to psychically impose on you in your meditation. Like, let's say you're meditating and then it's like all of a sudden they just pop up in your mind and shit. This person is trying to gauge you spiritually, maybe trying to do readings on you, pull cards on you, throw cards, whatever. Throw cards, throw runes, throw charms, bones, shells, and some of them are even going as far as to meditate on you. I also hear that they want to know when you're meditating. They want to know when you're doing it. They're trying to synchronize with your energy because they want to know what. Like, I want to meditate whenever the collective is meditating. Okay. We have botanical that comes out afterwards. Plants are nature's sacred gifts, guiding us spiritually and connecting us to the divine essence of the spiritual world. Okay, you're stepping your herbal game up. Okay, you're gonna be stepping up your supplement game up. If you already are on that type of tip, cool. All right, you stepped your supplement game up. You stepping your herb game up. You could have started gardening and things like that here. Clear audience and forgiveness. Somebody wants you to forgive them. Okay, somebody's trying to gauge you. They want you to forgive them. Forgiveness releases emotional burdens of the past, liberating the heart from resentment. Yeah, these people that were trying to come towards you, like this knight of wands and knight of swords in reverse, the ones that are stopping, the ones that are being stopped and thwarted from coming towards you, they need to work on their forgiveness. They won't be able to come towards you until they are forgiven, until they forgive themselves, or until you forgive them. They won't be able to step foot in your vicinity. If they try to, they'll always be stopped. Knight of Swords in reverse, stopped. Knight of Wands in reverse, stuck. Stopped. They ain't got no choice. Both of these parties ain't got no choice but to sit down and fucking watch. Okay? You can be picking up on the things that are being said due to your gift of clairvoyance. These are sounds and voices beyond ordinary perception, okay? So extrasensory perception, ESS. suprasensory perception. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up on: extrasensory perception and suprasensory perception. Okay, extreme level of awareness. That it's scary. It's real scary. The way how you be hearing things. You always hear the tea. People want to know your tea, but you always know everything else. You know your own tea. But it's somebody that you're picking up on a clear audience of someone that needs forgiveness. This is somebody that's blocked from seeing you. Not necessarily blocked from contacting you, but like blocked from actually seeing you in the physical. Avoidance. Yeah. You cannot make this disappear by ignoring. Yeah, that's what it is. They're trying to run to you, even though when they get into your energy, they're not gonna be respectful. They're not gonna be reciprocal. So they keep trying to avoid their own work, avoid their own transformation. They keep on trying. They keep staying in this loop, and they want you to be a part of it. It's so weird. It's so sick to me. They want you to help them get out of it or some shit. It really has nothing to do with you. So as long as they avoid their issues and they continue having a radical lack of self awareness, then they just gonna keep on going through what they're going through. I guess that's what they want. I guess, but the more that they avoid it, the further you are out of reach. The more they avoid, they won't be able to come towards you. That's what I'm seeing here with this spread. They're not going to be able to come towards you. You're moving forward and upward. With the Chariot card, you're moving forward. The World card, you're jumping into a whole other world, jumping through timelines, getting farther and farther and farther away from these people. Farther and farther away. I don't think they'll be able to keep up with you. And then the Star card, you're going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. Like, you quantum jumping away from people for real. And these people that avoid to change, they're like several worlds behind you, and you're several worlds ahead of them. And yeah, okay. Let's see. Orderly. Doing things orderly brings clarity to chaos. So you may be doing some spring cleaning, of course. That's what it is. You could be getting things in order in your home, removing things, clearing things out, just to bring more clarity into your mind. Clean house, clean mind type shit. So yeah, smoother workflows, clearer thinking, greater efficiency. Just like the card revisit. Revisit says to revisit a strategy that worked, something that helped you to work more efficiently. Like, man, I used to do this, and that, and I got everything done when I used to do that. Go back to that. If it's anything that you want to pull from the past, is pull the good stuff. Pull the good stuff from the past. The positive memories, the lessons that you learned. You can pull those positive things from the past. You can revisit things that really worked for you and then tweak it and bring it back. Okay? So if you're gonna bring anything from the past, may it be something that is productive, okay? And something that works. Okay, so that is the end of the reading. I didn't want to be on here too long, and I made it just towards an hour. Um, time go by really fast when you do these readings, right? Time go by really fast. So you guys are gonna be good. So again, a recap of the major arcanas. If you're gonna remember anything about this reading, I'm just gonna put up all the major arcanas so that you can know what's going on here. All right, so the major arcana of this reading here is the Lover's card, the Charity, the World, the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Star card. All right, all positive cards. Mergers, ascending, healing, new beginnings. Okay, heightened intuition. Okay, everything being provided for you, just moving forward, good energy, really good. Okay, you're gonna be in a very celebratory energy, as you should be. Anybody else that don't mean good for you, they won't be able to come near, they won't be able to touch you physically, energetically, spiritually. They won't be able to touch you. They know that. They know that. Okay, so just continue to take care of yourself. All right. Make sure you're taking care of yourself physically as well as spiritually. Okay. Very important to keep yourself up. All right. So that is pretty much the end of the reading. I hope that you guys enjoyed my Divinate and Chill and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. All right. Peace. Goddess of you, goddess of me. Bye.